lineup still has a lot of flexibility to it. They are assuming one of the leaner or the Lesh will be the support. Now, ban the Ramses live still OG's final pick. It's Topson Tiny. Topson Tiny is going to be thrown into the mix once again. He had a brilliant game in game 1. Let's see what he can get done in game 2. It's pretty hot the first time round and was, of course, against the mid-Lesh. So we'll see if VP present the mid-Lesh once again or if they want to switch it around. This last pick should show us what's going to be coming out from VP. Will they pick something else for no one? Or is no one going to be playing one of these heroes and they've simply just left Ramses' hero till last? Still magic immune carries that are available. The Jug is in the pool. If they wanted to try and play something that's not going to feel too threatened by this sort of Shaker, ET, Ember, Tiny running around the map early on. Could potentially be one of the safer bets for Ramses. And let's have a look. What's it going to be? It's going to be the DK. So switching it up once more. Who's playing what? It's going to be no one unless it will be a Ramses Dragon Knight. Pasha, of course, on the Tide, and the support combo will be the Lina Shadow Demon with Roger and Solo. And over on OG, everything as expected from their lineup. So a Ramses DK. Is this...
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
I guess with the Ramses DK, Giannis, they're going to swap the lanes up. Lesh, no one maybe not wanting to go against Topson again mid. Ramses wants to go mid this time and Lesh to the side lanes? Or do you think they'll still put Lesh mid? Or do you think they want to swap lanes? Because are you picking a safe lane DK?
I wouldn't think so. No, I don't think so. I think that would be Ramses mid. Because you want to put the SD, you want to put the Leshrac versus that Enchantress. Yeah. They're picking again, though. They picked the Shadow Demon Lina, so the supports are very squishy on the side of VP, but that's, I think, the reason why they double down now. They picked the Tide and the DK to have these frontliners for their team. Okay. Dragon Knight pretty good versus the ET as well. You don't really care about that aura, even in any stages in the game. The magic does affect you quite a bit there, the amplification of it, but even if he's standing next to you, you have that plus armor, so you don't care too much about it. And your damage soaker versus the Tiny. But Enchantress, the first 3 are good against Enchantress, the last 2 are not the greatest versus Enches. That's how the drafts usually tend to work. Okay.
Let's see. Ramses DK, is it going to do it? But there's the scary boy himself, Topson Tiny. Just had a brilliant game. Let's see if he's able to have another.
See these lane setups, how they're going to be. Nope, it's still just going to be no one in the mid lane. They're putting Ramses actually in the safe lane, it looks like. And they're going to tri-lane at the start with the Tide Earner. We've seen this a lot with the Gush starting at level 1. You look to just set up for early kills. So no one, this time around. I mean, he still was doing like okay in the lane matchup. It was just really about OG's rotation. Topson getting every single rune possible. So I think they have to keep better tabs of these runes, putting a ward up on this top side. If they're going to run an aggro lane, you put a ward on the top side. The last game, they ran an aggro tri-lane, and they actually put their observer ward bottom. So they didn't actually see the rotations coming in. This time around, they've actually put the ward again down bottom. But are they going to put 2, is the question. Because they have to watch out for what Topson's able to do, what we saw that last time around. Just getting all those runes. We see a pretty clever ward here coming out from OG on this side here. They actually cut some trees to be able to put this one down. One of the first times I've seen this to be able to watch runes. So we'll see after we introduce all of our lovely players here.
So what VP can find with this invasion of OG's half of the map. They're heading into the jungle.
No tail.
They're going to find him.
He was big
to set up into the light strike. They've got no tail. First blood. It's going to go the way of VP. They're going to try and give it to no one as well. Make sure that he gets that good start to the lane.
Very nice, yeah. Get him that early no talisman plus a salve so we can have a better matchup versus Topson.
OG do look to be on track to get 3 bounty runes though.
Yeah.
And it's going to be able to claim the one over from VP's half of the map. And down bottom, Sep will be able to secure the 2 of them.
Ooh, Ana, he gives a poke to Pasha there with the slight. They're trying to cut him off here. They've got the Gush. They're going to do a lot of damage here to Ana. He's actually just forced to just TP. That's up play there. Jerax, of course, will be making it so that Seb has a great time down bottom with these fissures. Oh, the creep actually ran around the tower there. I love when the creeps do that. And he'll maybe even throw a second fissure to put in a very good, advantageous position versus Ramses. So Seb will have a good game here for sure in this matchup.
So obviously going with Ramses on the DK does allow VP to sort of leave him on his own. They can look to sort of help out the top lane once again without worrying about Ramses suffering too much.
I think Ramses is going to suffer anyway. I think he's just going to get hit by both of these 2. And he can definitely just potentially die pretty early on. They're even giving him the body blocks.
This is some top tier body blocking from Jerax.
Yeah, they're not going to kill him, but he's zoned off the creep wave already.
I mean, do you think this was the plan to leave him on his own?
that looks like the plan that they were
just
trying
hope
to
that
do.
he's going to be all right.
Thing is, OG now, look what they did here. Since they did that fissure block there, they actually have a doubled creep wave down here as well. So they're going to look to dive Ramses immediately with this double wave. How's top lane doing, though? Are they able to actually put the pressure on it at all here for onto Ana? Not at the start here. Ana's able to get a decent amount of last hits. As, yeah, you see, they're already getting ready to dive. Even pulling the creep wave away. Not wanting to let Ramses get almost anything down here. Just trying to slow him down. As here comes the beating. All these creeps. He wants them so badly. He's got Breathe Fire to at least reduce the damage a little bit and maybe set himself up for a couple here, but...
He's taking so much damage for it. The way that they're just collapsing in behind the tower. We'll be able to cut his way through the trees. So much pressure being put on by both Seb and Jerax. Fissure block. They've got the damage to finish him off. Another slow. Ramses in just a terrible, terrible situation that his team have left him in down bottom. He's trying his best to hide, to run away with that tango regen. He's eating the tangos.
He's got the 2 points in the Dragon's Blood. Another fissure in 5.
Oh. He's still alive.
He's making him work for it. There's another fissure. Just throw it out there, and they will actually set it down. They miss quite a lot of last hits there, but they really just don't want him to get anything on Ramses down bottom.
I mean, why have VP gone for this? Why are VP saying we want to try them with the tide, we want to leave Ramses on his own? What's the plan? What is this going to achieve for them?
They just want to make sure that they can pressure. I think that's the point. It's pressuring Ana rather than caring about how pressured Ramses gets. They're probably assuming that Ramses is going to get something at some point anyway, and it's not like he actually died without getting experience. It's not like he's level 1 when he dies. He's already almost level 4 on the DK, so it costed them a lot to go for that, as Ramses is probably still pretty okay dying there. And
the top tri lane will be able to punish Notel. Notel was trying to chase them down, give them the punch, but with the 3 of them, they have enough Disable and Burst to turn and kill them off.
And I saw this time as well, no one, he actually went to go get the rune early. At the 2 minute, like before the 2 minute mark, making sure that Thompson can't do what he did last game and just snowball out of control because of these power runes.
Keep him in the mid lane.
Yeah, and he's bought an early bracer this time as well after that so he's a lot tankier. He doesn't have to worry about just getting comboed down. So already adjustments being made by VP in comparison to that last game.
Let's help. Does certainly have to be a little careful how he steps forward. A setup and catches there from VP.
Yeah, even tipping Seb. Is Seb not getting a couple of those last hits under the tower there? And Ramses, look at that. Level 4.5. Higher level than Seb right now, and he'll be able to sustain down here until level 6 hits. Similar thing, Enchantress at 6, and yeah, he pushes you out of the lane. Top's been pretty quiet.
Just even CS really. Now the wraparound from Jerax does come into play. He's able to block off Roger. Notes out, running down the Lina into the trees. Roger cannot escape. So let the kill go, Ana. Ana brings it with that final Flame Guard tick of damage.
Yep. Where we get the runes, it looks like Thompson. He's going for another toss-back play so he can check out the rune. He doesn't actually see it.
Let's be a little careful, Thompson. He's trying to juke.
He's going for the kill here. No one. Gets the slow. He's going to have another lightning in about 1 more second. He's going to be able to get it on Thompson. He doesn't have enough damage.
And now Thompson can turn.
He's going to turn.
Oh, no. Oh, that is going to tilt no one.
God, and he's dead. Jerax with the fissure.
Oh, no. He's tilted. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt if you know I'm right there.
Heads up play there. He tips Jerax, though. He's like, all right, you know.
He's keeping himself in good spirits, but that's got to hurt.
Yeah, definitely a painful one there. As I didn't actually get to point out earlier, so what we do is Ana gets the 4 poisons on him, and he does go down. But a trade kill does come out for OG. So no ward vision for OG in the start here, so they don't actually know where.
And here goes Thompson.
The runes are, but yeah, Thompson with
as
that
soon
arcane.
As he gets a rune, kills mid, moves bottom,
well, it's bounties
kills
as well.
bottom.
Bounty runes as well spawning, so these type of moves are just super beneficial because you're going to be able to refill your bottle twice as well after getting that.
They get all 4 bounties as well.
They get all 4.
Jerax was set up top to take the 2 of them away from VP.
All right, so VP, they have made adjustments. Still looking okay, but 5-3, and it's already a 2K gold lead because of those 4 bounties. Jerax seeming to be in the right place at the right time always so far in this game. He's continued to do so as top.
On top of Notes out. So they can nuke him down. Dragon Slave comes out, but it's not quite enough to kill Notes out. They will be able to remove the Flame Guard from Ana. Back towards mid. Thompson is the focus. See if no one can kill him off this time. Thompson's starting to bottle up, but there we have it. This time VP will be able to take Thompson out of the game. No one getting the backup he needed from solo. Put a stop to Thompson's reign across the middle lane and the bottom half of the map. Bottom, Ramses.
Level 6. He's
Just got to stay hidden. Couple of impetuses should do it. And there's no way the Ramses could hit back. He does have the Dragon Tail.
He's actually going to be okay.
And Seb's out of mana.
Wow.
Ramses will live.
Those 3 points in that Dragon's Blood. It's a little bit too much sustain coming out for Seb to go for that kill. Seb having to TP out to the shrine, and he will come back shortly. Yeah, Ramses has to be careful. That's that level 6, as we always talk about. Stop.
See if we can find Ana here.
They stopped the combo, though. Jarex fissures the Lina, so we can't get the Light Strike array. Yeah, on to Ana.
They can turn, take Pasture out with the stun control, and now into the trees they'll try and chase down Solo and Roger.
Squishy supports.
No tail.
He's got the 2 points in that Spirit. Look at the
hard.
damage.
Oh, he gets the punch out before the stun connects. So Roger's dead as well. Solo is also being hunted by Jarex and Ana. Very little chance for Solo to get out of this one. He's got a disruption to slow down the chase of the Ember Spirit, but Jarex is still hot and on top of him. And Solo...
He's making him spend a lot of time for this, though, at least. As Ana will secure the kill. He tried to block him with the tree, and Ana's like, oh, okay, I'll get some extra tango regen, thank you. Yeah, great plays there, though. That's what we were talking about, is the Earthshaker plus that other Titan when you're playing versus Shadow Demon, Leshrac, Shadow Demon, Lina, something like that, always going to be useful to disrupt that combo. So we saw Shadow Demon disrupts, Lina unable to land the combo, and then ET, when he's playing versus tri-lanes like this, even though it's a 5 position on no-tail, you get your Spirit on 3 heroes, and you are hitting for, you already have plus 120 just from the heroes. You hit a couple creeps, you're going to be sitting at that plus 150 that he did have, able to chase them out easily. Thompson making his way toward bottom, but they have River Wards this time. VP, they are going to see this move.
See if they can burst down Seb.
Gets the heal off.
Seb.
Turn for Solo.
He is. Faster hitting with the impetus. Fisher controls there for Jarex. Solo. It's into the trees, though. Able to fog him and make sure that vision is lost.
Thompson can make the move down, but like we said, that was spotted by VP's wards. Another rune spawning bottom, an arcane this time for Thompson. Another arcane, actually. He did have that as well, or earlier. Ana. Getting dropped very low.
As he comes back in, nice dodge of the Light Strike. Flame Guard still protecting him from that Dragon Slave hit. Now with the TP in, no tail. Gonna try and turn and go for Roger. Good sidestep. Dodges the Light Strike array again and no tail.
Super nice sidestep, actually.
Continue to run him down. Wow. Jarex is in position.
That was like the most perfect sidestep I've actually seen. That was pretty crazy there by No Tail's bottom.
Gonna try for Seb again, but he gets that Nature's Attendance off. Have they got the magical burst? They do. They get the kill. No one and Solo will find him.
Nice. I like how VP reacted in moving the lanes around. They still have Pasha up top, but they sent the DK mid and they sent the Leshrac bottom, so he has that matchup versus the Enchantress. So some smart moves coming out, but Ramses in the mid, getting comboed up. He gets the stun. And Thompson, he's got an arcade run. He
wants to chase
this. For this.
He's going to have combo again in a second, and Ramsey's just trying to hide behind the tree. Oh, he's juked him. Well, so these Thompson's not going to search any further around that tree. Ramses able to keep himself on the opposite side. Thompson won't find him, and Ramses will be able to get back to safety.
Thompson cuts his own tree path. No one knows, but he will get away from that there. They're actually committing the splitter up top here.
It's going to be enough damage. The Flame Guard, it is. They'll get the kill. Roger does manage to land the Light Strike. Ramses is coming as well. Won't go for the commitment. Back in the jungle, Solo and no one. They've got the setup with the disruption. They're straight in on top of Thompson. Thompson getting burnt down. They'll kill the Tiny. No one this time round in game 2. Getting these kills, getting the setup, and as you say, something that was missing in game 1. We're seeing it here in game 2. Yeah. Allowing no one to have this early game impact.
Just having Solo, having the support with the setup is just so important as no one. He continued to look for the pressure onto Seb while also top Ana will be able to remnant himself away. Seb being chased out here. They're really stalking him. Seb gets the heal off, gets his strength treads on as well.
Got the damage to outdo the heal. The TP will be coming in. Seb trying to turn, Solo disrupts him. Stops the impetuses from flying forward. Thompson's coming with the TP. He's trying to chase. Avalanche will connect upon him as he still hides across the trees. Doesn't matter. Solo is found by Thompson as he slaps him down with the tree. At the same time, worth noting, 10 minutes in, VP were able to claim all of the bounty runes.
Very nicely. Very nice for VP. As top, though, again, Pasha, he steps up too far. It's looking pretty dead. A couple more hits. He's juking him. He's got a bottle, too. He's getting some charges. Ana dropping low. And he gets the Ravage. Ana.
Pasha
gets the Remnant away. Is he going to actually survive
Pasha
here?
still wants to chase it. He got so close to killing him, he won't find it.
He's going to dodge the stomp as well. Pasha.
And that is the Ravage out.
Does survive, though, at least. Puts pressure onto Ana, but Ana will just remnant back in as full HP. Also restore some in No-Tail's mana as well up in that top lane. He'll survive.
The extra setup. Once again, we're seeing it time and time again. This time Seb does have Jerax by his side, but no one. The overwhelming damage, it's too much for Seb to heal through. Kill after kill now for No One's Lesh.
It's all about these movements, the way that they switched it up, right? They actually decided, well, they didn't actually just get messed up because of like the haste runes and everything. They were much better about controlling the runes. That's the big thing I saw changed here with No One. He has the setup from the SD, but also he's played it differently. He's made sure to emphasize more about getting those power runes and just moving around the map more. Bottom Jerax. Trying to juke the stuns. We'll get the fissure out to at least block them off. Yeah, much better start this game.
Absolutely. Having that SD Lesh opening has just made the whole draft look so much more effective. Thompson will find No One, but at this point, No One's got the items that he will not die to the combo of Thompson.
Another arcane rune. Wow. He's got the phase boot with the wind lace that I saw him buy last game too, that little bit of extra movement speed, and the double bracer this time. So that blink tug is going to come in quite a lot later.
One Roger off the side. Roger's got No One and Solo here. They may have killed the Lina, but they're ready for trying for the turnaround. Jerax looks to walk in with the Echo Slam. It's not going to be enough damage as Jerax will fall for it. Does make the space for Thompson to disengage. In fact, Thompson, he wants to get back in. Anna's jumping in aggressively with the remnants, but it's by the shrines. TPs are coming in from VP. VP's ready to turn. They're in with the Dragon Tail stun onto Thompson. Pre-fire brings him down low. He's ticking down to the Dragon's blood, and he's going to die. That's Thompson out. Anna will be able to jump across, finish off No One. Now Seb's come in with the impetuses. Can OG get the cleanup, Ramses?
Ooh, nice body block there from Pasha. Not allowing them to get that kill.
They will get Solo. OG able to go aggressive by the shrine area and do come out on top despite losing Thompson. They may even get Roger as well.
He just TP'd down here.
No, he didn't.
He just TP'd into the tower.
Wait, what?
Just gave his life. He just walked into them.
Oh.
Looked like he was trying to help out his teammates, but his teammates had already bailed each other out.
Oh no, Roger.
1, 5, and 3 on Roger. Another pretty rough game for himself there. They're still in an okay spot, of course. Like only that 1K lead, but that one was... Yeah, he just gave up his life.
I'll see this again.
Yeah, see, he's still like... Actually, she's still lingering around. He didn't TP. He TP'd a little bit earlier, but you see he's kind of like lingering around the area, and he just gets caught out instead of running to his tower. So, okay, he didn't TP. He had been there for a bit. Bye, Roger.
Oh, 1K lead for OG.
Yeah.
It isn't, as we say, a repeat of game one. There's definitely chance for VP in this one, as they are quick to strike back. They come back into the game. They've got the setup on top. Thompson's chain stunned up. VP will hit back on the big kill.
Very nice. They're not slowing down at all. They're still looking to take all these fights versus OG. They have a very fast-paced lineup on themselves. Even though they have Ravage, it's not like they're really relying on it to take all those fights with that SD, Lash, and Lina. Pasha's actually just going for a rushed Blink Dagger, something we do not see very often on the Tides. It could definitely catch OG off guard.
I think just having this draft where there's so much follow-up stun, getting the big initiations is going to be capitalized on massively. And again, the setup onto Seb. Laguna, Ravage catches also the Ember. Perfect play from VP as both cores on OG are taken out. The stuns, it makes all the difference. The setup, the follow-up, VP have got it all in their draft.
The setup, this time around, like Solo, he's able to make so much happen. The last game, was really hard to say anything, right? But as this one, when he's in Shadow Demon rather than AA, you can see he feels so much more comfortable. He's just running around and setting up for kills constantly for his team with No One. Now they're setting up also for these bounty runes, so they should be able to solidify themselves at least 2.
2 for 2. With Thompson being down bottom, we'll be able to grab those.
But great aggression coming up.
Yeah, No One is just taking over the game this time around. It's such a night and day performance from him. 6K lead. Everything going the Lesh's way. Jules Scepter done. 15 minutes in. And Ramsey's getting the space for his farm. He's going to be going for the armlet. Tread sprays Massey into armor. And once he has that armlet, it's going to be very hard for OG to kill him. It already is.
Yeah, they still have a good amount of damage that goes through it, right? They have a lot of magic damage, and the impetus is always still going to be a problem, but they're taking up.
He's going to have that HP.
Yeah, they're taking up. He's fissured in a little bit of a weird spot here, but like you said, it's very tanky. And you see, I think everybody on the side of VP, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Solo.
4 bracers.
Setup's there. No one's going to have the follow-up. The heal. He didn't get it off quite yet, Seb. finally gets it out. Ana is here.
He's got one charges.
And with the heal, he's going to be fine. No one goes straight for the TP out. Ana gets in position to ensure that the chains do land on no one and will cancel that TP attempt out. Now they jump into the trees onto Solo, and this time round, Solo and no one will be punished for hunting for the action.
It's starting, you know, going for those kills, it works in the beginning because the Enchantress doesn't have the level 10 talent. But when Enchantress starts getting the 10 talent and you get your one charges in particular, it really starts being a lot harder for you to set up as a Leshrac going for these kills onto Ench. So right there, it's pretty close to a tier 2. So a bit risky with only 2 heroes setting up for that there. OG quick to respond, and speaking of quick to respond, could also be a quick blink dagger. Jerax having a very spectacular game so far, 3-1-6. He's 400 gold away from it already. He actually might have it at the same exact time as Thompson.
One of the ways then that if they do see someone get disrupted, you are going to have that jump that can try and get yourself on top of the heroes that are looking to follow up the disruption. Interrupt that light strike array, interrupt that split up. A lot of ways to sort of break the combos that VP have been very successful in laying down so far.
And since Ramses is the only actual traditional, not traditional carry, but carry-ish hero, he's actually gone for the minus.
He's actually, okay,
so he wants to get those levels. I think it's one of the more appropriate items on Dragon Knight in particular, because if you look at his talents, he has a 210 GPM talent as well.
You want to get that online as soon as you can.
Yeah, it really lets you just scale to crazy potential, because this hero has a lot of items you can get. We saw Chaos playing, and he went for like Daedalus, and he ends up getting to be this super kind of carry hero. And eventually, maybe see an Aghanim DK at some point in the game, which I know we're all hoping for.
As you said, you know, it's already hard to go on Seb. He's now got the full hood, so now he's pretty much a no-go.
And he's going
to double. If they see him, you cannot commit.
Yeah, he's going to double down too, and he's even queued up a BKB afterwards. So he's understanding too, like the physical damage. You look at VP's draft, it's not really there. It's mostly magical damage. On OG, they have a lot of mixed that's coming out from their draft.
Well, Seb's come in with his TP and smoke. He is sort of surrounded by 5 members of VP. Doesn't seem like he cares. He'll still walk forward, show himself. Jarek smoked up. Blinker's available.
He knows he's too tanky for them to kill now at this point. Just running in with that hood. Doesn't even pop the active just yet, just waiting for them to go on him at first, because they have these double blink daggers. Jerax as well as Thompson. Ana started to also run over.
See how they can start the fight. They've got the ward down, OG, so they've got the vision of all of them pretty much. Ana comes in from the side with the slight spam. They'll try and turn with the setup stun. Ravage comes out on the side. Jerax is in. Catches the 2 of them with the Echo Slam. Will be Lagooned. Light Strike Raid. Jerax getting stunned up.
He's still alive.
He gets the Fissure out. He gets all of his spells out before he falls. And there'll be a buyback for no one in the attempt to turn things around, but they've already lost both Roger and Solo. Ramses focusing onto No-Tail. They'll get a second support kill in return. Thompson's in with the combo, tossing them into the 2, setting up perfectly for the Sleight of Fist. Interchange from Ana. Thompson with that setup combo will allow OG to clean the fight right up.
And that's a no-one dieback. He joined back up toward the fight. They threw everything onto Seb, and he's still fine. The hood, the talent, the strength treads, the wand charges, even though they throw out the combo perfectly, all the chain stunts, he still survives. They only lose No-Tail.
And
look how much damage.
They lost Jerax as well. But I mean, both Jerax and No-Tail, they've got every single spell.
They got everything off.
Jerax is able to get in, Echo Slam on the 2 heroes, Chant Totem, even gets the Fissure out in his last breaths.
Yeah.
And VP lose the fight.
And they have to die back on the Leshrac too, who dished out a crazy amount of damage in the fight, but just so many different ways to mitigate it on the side of OG because of that Enchantress. Seb, understanding how tanky he is. I'm going to see that one again here. They get the initial jump onto No-Tail, but he's tanky. It's an Elder Titan with a Bracer with a lot of stick charges as well. See the backlines. No one. He is focusing everything on Seb. You see the chain stuns coming out, the Ravage, but they get the control. Jerax able to get the stun, and Seb survives during all of it.
Back in the game, Fissure. Will block Ramses and Solo, sort of separate them from the team. Solo's going to be the easy kill. Ramses trying to get away, but Ana's going to be hot in the chase, jumping on top of him with the Remnants, turn with the Dragon Tail. Wants Ana back a little bit, but still, a Sleight of Fist chains comes out. He's getting melted, shredded by Seb's impetuses, and it's more kills for Ana, as Ana's net worth has just shot up sky high, as he is nearly 2K.
He's 10-2-8.
It's over 2K ahead of the cause on VP's side.
Yeah. He's got 20 kill involvement out of the 24 for his team already so far. OG just look at this. Look at the way they're playing. They're not farming, pushing out lanes. They saw someone on the map. They saw no one. They want him. They want blood.
Oh, no one.
No mercy.
They found him. The Fisher block off no one. What's the best play he can do? He has no TP for 40 seconds. He came up to this top lane. He'll quickly be sent back as Def back to bat for no one.
And look at this again, Ana. He's already setting up a Remnant. He TP's bottom, but he sets up a Remnant near his team as well. So he's going to push out bottom and still be able to join the fight around his team. And he has also a DD inside of the bottle there too. So Ana already dishing out a lot of damage in the fights. This is going to make it even more so. As you have Ramses. He had the Midas, you know, he's going for the armlet, but we're seeing how much damage they can dish out because they have so much different forms of it on OG. Mixed, magical, just that pure damage that comes out from the impetus as well. They're even spotting out the stacks now too. They're like, oh, VP's been preparing a triple stack for that DK when he uses his DK form to farm this, and they're just going to take it themselves.
And not a whole lot that VP can do about that.
Nope. They can just watch and sap some experience. The armlet is finished up, so decent amount tankier for Ramses. Still so much damage that OG does have. And it's amplified too, right? So, because that ET. And, wow, Sab actually, if you saw, he went back for a Midas. So he's feeling pretty confident. He's like, I'm tanked up. I'm ready. I don't need the BKB just yet. I want to be able to transition and scale more. They're probably feeling super confident after the last 3 moments as they jump forward.
Setups there. Roger, one more impetus, and he's dead. They get the kill. They try and turn onto Topsa, but Topsa's tanky. Ravage from the side. Does it get anyone? I don't think it does. Jarex is in. Echo slams out. He'll use himself up in the air, but no one's surrounded. Tossed up. No one is dead. So is Ramses, surely. He's got the armlet toggles. He's trying his best to run away. The chase is there. Stomp is out. Double kill for Topson. And
Ana hit him with the slight before he was able to blink and Ravage. He actually hit him with the slight up on the high ground. I actually want to see it again if he had vision for that too.
They're just getting cleaned up here. It looked like there was some hope for VP at the start of this game, but that hope, it's falling away.
I mean, it looked like it could have been a great Ravage coming in there, but he just gets slights.
I
saw him slight. I just didn't see if he had vision. That was the one thing. That was a heads-up play there by Ana, canceling that. And they're just continuing to cruise forward now.
They really are. Not as easy of a start for OG in this game compared to game 1, but now at 23 minutes in, it's looking to be a bit of a repeat at the first match.
It's just relentless team fights. Like I said, if you looked at the way that they're running around the map, they were just like, okay, we have lane pushing in one side, but who cares? We're going to look to just keep fighting and bringing it to VP because we have this fast-paced
let's
draft.
see it again.
Let's see. Do they have the vision? I think the ET maybe gives vision. Yeah, No-Tail gives vision on the side there. The Spirit hits him. He's keeping the Spirit on top, so the blink is coming. Oh, no.
I don't think...
He actually didn't.
His blink was on cooldown.
It was on
Something had cancelled it again. What was it? Let's see that again.
VP?
Something did interrupt his blink.
VP smoking out. Because the Spirit had already been 3 seconds.
The Spirit had already passed over him,
It had already been 3 seconds, so. I thought it was actually the Slight that had caught it, okay. But they do find a catch here now. The smoke coming out from VP, they will be able to find Jarex.
Oh, they'll get Roger. Stomp up. Ana's on top of him. Adding another kill to his tally, Ana.
Think an easy one.
12, 2, and 10. Let's have a look at it. What was it? Let's have a look. He's on the high ground. Spirit already hits him. Spirit hit him there. So it wasn't the Spirit that cancels it. What?
It looked like, I thought the Slight had him, but it didn't look like it did. No, I think the Slight actually did clip him. I think the Slight clipped him.
I
don't know. It didn't look like it in the replay, but it looked like it in the game when I'd seen it initially. I don't know. That's interesting.
Maybe yeah. It was something.
It was still canceled. It was canceled, though. It was canceled. It's not that he ravaged the floor. It was canceled. Yeah. Was it maybe a Flame Guard tick during the Sleight of Fist that hit him?
Enough?
Someone get on the case.
Someone get on the case. Wait, I can get on the case. Can I see somehow? If I leave the game, it might mess it up. I won't do that.
Top VP. Set up on the bounties. The Ravage. It connects on
this time, that one hits. That one hits. Pasha, he's got both. All right. Pasha's back, boys and girls.
They were all set up on that rune. OG, though, they're buying back. He had the Remnant already down. They're looking to fight this.
It's as quick as he's... Oh, this time
Jarex just echoed the floor.
He echoed the floor. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. It was a taunt. So I could do that too, boys. He slams the floor. Oops. But hey, that's 4 dead. OG continue to have that lead with that buyback from Ana, and they'll step straight into Roche. Let's see that one again. I think it's only fair if we play that replay, right? You know.
His blink wasn't cancelled that time.
Oh, that was just Jarex not pressing blink.
I think he just didn't click blink, if I saw that right. those happen. They still cleared the fight.
I mean, it happens to the best. It happens to Pasha. It happens to Jerax.
It's TI, you know.
This Roche will go the way of OG.
I think the biggest thing that they identified there was Ana was probably telling his team, guys, I got a Remnant down. I can come back in the fight, take the fight. So he buys back and jumps back in, and then they're able to go for that Roche play around it too.
Let's have a look. You know, we exposed Pasha, so we've got to expose Jerax as well. Watch that. Watch up on the there.
Yeah, he wasn't cancelled. It's okay.
It's okay. He did need it. See, his team's winning. He don't need no Echo Slam. Still, yeah, 13k lead. Roshan going the way of OG. Aegis on Ana, so that vulnerability that he may have had because he bought back is totally eradicated.
Yep. And no one's game. He was having a great start in this one, right? He's 6, 8, and 8 now. He had to go for a blink dagger just for positioning to be able to go for split pushing as well. He's just very squishy now. Just all the way down on that net worth. Almost getting tied up by Jerax. Now all of them kind of trapped inside their base. We've seen this quite a number of times now. Team's just getting that map control and continuing to grow that lead. So he just kind of farming out top Sin as well as Ana playing on the enemy side, the rest of his team farming on their side. And yeah, continuing to grow with their Tricore that scales quite nicely. While you look at VPs, they don't scale in the greatest manner with this.
Well, not until the super late game Dragon.
And then even then you're playing versus super late game with when they have an ET who buffs up everything. He makes everyone do more damage. Solo.
Rest in peace.
Goodbye. From a distance. Oh, are they really?
Hey, he dodges it.
He dodges it at least.
He's not dead yet. But he is dead. Oh. Oh, he styles on him.
That's just
he waits.
That's just me.
If he didn't get the Maelstrom, but he relied. If he didn't get the
Maelstrom, he would have lived.
Oh, man. Oh, that is brutal. I love it, Ada. Just let him.
Oh, he bought a Dagon. He just bought a Dagon.
Oh, the humanity.
I mean, they're like, oh, let's just get all magic damage this game. He's got the spell amp talent too. He's playing versus DK, unless these heroes are squishy. Ana is just Ana.
Oh man, poor old Solo.
Like definition of style. That was definition of a style play.
That was OG in a nutshell there. We're winning. We're going to kill you in style. We're going to see it again.
Like, he could have just walked up. He could just be hitting it, but they're just toying with him.
Poor old Solo. Just let him live. Let him live. And Ana even lets him feel a little safe.
Like, he could just hit him.
He heads to the trees.
He doesn't remnant,
he
doesn't
could have gone in.
He's just like, all right, I'm going to kill you with this.
And then the slight, not enough, but the Maelstrom, that is.
Just mean. Just mean as VP.
That's bullying. They're
looking for something. Seb breaks it immediately, positioned up on this high ground. 15,000 gold lead, 20,000 experience lead. Dota plus 96%. Jerax jumps in forward.
They're tanky though, so they don't kind of care. Echo Slam for what? We're fine, boys, and now no one's going to come up with the wrap round from the top. He's looking towards Jerax, but there's the jump from Ana. Ravage does catch out Ana. Seb with the wrap round. He's looking for Roger. Pashes in with the gush. There's going to be the double buybacks coming out from VP. They're trying their best to turn this one around. They do land the stun onto Seb, but Seb, the heal, the Nature's Attendance keeps him alive. Ana's falling low, but he's going to live. Finally falls, but he has the Aegis. He's ready for round 2. They do chase down Jerax, but no one is finished off. 2 dead without buyback, 3 dead without buyback. Ana getting the triple kill.
They want more. Thompson. Okay, looked like he was going to blink up on the high ground.
He was thinking about jumping up there.
They put a base ward. Now they're going to dive.
Oh, they're diving.
Ooh, slight chains off the mark. This is the fountain, guys. Back up. OG.
OG.
Oh my God. They're feeling so confident.
Have a bit of mercy.
They're just feeling so confident.
They are. I mean, they should. They're 18k ahead, 40 to 19, 30 minutes in. They are owning the entirety of the map. Everything is theirs to take. Now VP back to the struggles that they had in game 1.
OG they're playing on a whole nother level right now, honestly. The draft overall looked pretty solid for them here in this one too. VP kind of with a little bit of a weird one when they have this DK in the safe lane and double spell damage. You know, they don't really have this great type of scaling. If they do hit a bit of a weird time in the mid game, the later game gets super difficult, and OG just ran over this mid game in crazy succession. As now they will continue to grow their lead, picking up all these bounty runes, picking up the power runes as well. 30 minutes in.
Everything coming together for OG.
Yeah. Even now finishing up the pipe as well for Seb after he picks up a BKB after that Dragonlance. So killing him is going to be pretty impossible, as it has been quite a lot already. And the rest of his team also, as tops in 3,600 HP. The damage just isn't there for VP. They have Soul Catcher, which is always fantastic to make it feel like you have that much more, but it just really doesn't feel like they have it. So OG continue to control this. Jax
gotta stay hidden.
He's on the prowl. He's got a Blink Dagger on no one in 3 seconds. Can he hide himself?
No, look at that Midas efficiency as well for Ramses. It's been a tough one. 67%.
No one.
That's not great. He's gonna show.
Oh, he showed himself for a second.
He showed. He went for the stun onto Seb. I mean, that's never gonna work out well for you.
He's got the blink out. Nope, he gets Dagon. He showed himself.
He stunned Seb. There was no sort of.
I think he was
trying to stay hidden.
I think he was trying to do a cheeky stun into lightning and then blink and TP out, but he showed himself actually from the tree line. So Seb just saw him and hit him. And now Jarek's already positioned up top. They're looking for Pasha. Everyone's starting to rotate over. OG, you know they want to constantly fight. Here comes the rest. Jarek, is he going to throw the echo?
He might slam for this. He will. Slams down. Pasha's out. Jarek's and No-Tail teaming up for the big boy. Back in the river. Roger also dead. OG
completely dismantling VP.
Oh, this is just traumatizing for VP. This series is one that they don't want to remember. They're not going to want to. Yeah. As OG have just broken them down.
It really is just no mercy whatsoever coming out from OG. They're like I said, they're just running around from lane to lane looking for the battles. And with this now 43 to 19, 25k gold lead, 30k experience lead. Dota Plus, 99%.
99%.
They're hitting on their axe.
Gaben approved. There is 1% there for VP.
Doesn't feel like there's even 1%.
Can they find that 1%? If Ramsey's dying like this at the tier 4s, they probably can't. As he's dead, they're over onto No One. No One is dead as well.
They're going to call this one. Yeah, I mean, it's for sure over. Yeah, they call it.
It's over. GG, the pain will finally come to an end for VP. As OG looking as terrifying as ever. An easy 2-0 for them against Virtus Pro. As this will go down as a series that VP